Alright. Okay, so gaming the, you know, gaming the post, like the post, post infrastructure bill. Um, you know, now if say, so this is a point where you have individual nations out, say it's their own nation like on Mars, or their own nation like on the asteroid belt, mining concrete from different asteroids. I mean, there's like, what, like 50 known dwarf planets in the solar system. So you could have lots of people there. And these people have the water, the fuel, the ecosystems, and the basic material to build concrete. You know? And maybe they're finding metals and all these other things that we look for now, right? And we're like, oh wow, there's something like called deuterium, or like, oh, there's some titanium ore on this asteroid way out there. We should do that, instead of building like the resources for life first. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in a survival situation up there. Nobody, is going to, all of a sudden in a survival situation, start digging a hole in the ground to find, a copper vein. You know what I mean? Because it's not conducive to his survival. But after the infrastructure, then you get the industry, then you get the industry where people can go out and look for other things. But you have this basic survival level, And then up above that tree, after those infrastructure builds are done, the trains, the water, the fuel, after those things are done, then people go and look for their own things to do. So this is the point where the nations start to come about, and different peoples. And then you're going to have these, pirates and stuff, and maybe possibly war, right? So now when you get into war, and you say, okay, so say I'm attacking Ceres, right? For whatever reason, it's a pirate homeworld, or whatever, who cares? Who cares what the reason is, right? But Ceres, and it's got multiple satellites around it, So the first thing I want to do is remove its satellites, and so I'm going to fire some kind of, for my ASAT, it would be some kind of massive freaking cloud of shrapnel metal, just, and then it goes around in orbit and just shreds all their crap all at the same time, just, and it's gone. You know what I mean? Now they got a bunch of junk floating in orbit. But if it's a satellite that I want, then I'm going to have a harpoon, with a hand on it, or a net, or even just a spear if I want. If I don't care about damaging the thing. But I'm going to have a harpoon, and I'm going to fly close by it. I'm going to shoot it with the harpoon, and then I'm going to drag it in and keep it. You know what I mean? Now for the naval, warships. Okay, so wait, so these weapons are the reason why you need to have concrete. If I got a concrete vessel, then I have the armor that's sufficient for me to fly through your shrapnel and not take the damage. Or it's sufficient for me to fly through a pebble cloud at the asteroid belt and survive. But for the giant naval cruisers, what I want to have is cannons, right? I want to have cannons, but that's going to use up my fuel, my CO2, right? So I want trebuchets, or I want catapults, you know. But so I'm going to be carrying like a store of rock and weapon and rock, you know, like for my cannonballs, for my trebuchet bullets, you know, for my catapult stones. And let's see what else. Yeah, I mean, so there's a reason to have the concrete, you know. And now I've seen some stuff where they're saying that like this certain type of plastic, like easily made and cheaply produced, is it also protects from cosmic radiation. So you can have this layer of concrete, you know, and then it's like, say I'm on the moon and I'm building my discs, right? And my idea is to build like a series of stackable discs on top of, so that I can mass produce them, you know. So that I got one tube, right, and then a command module at the top and the rockets at the bottom, and somebody else is going to sell the rockets, Ferrari or you know, BMW or whoever, right? But so to produce these discs, like, I just need to figure out how to build one. You know what I mean? I don't have to figure out how to build this giant ship. And then, like, some can be spin fired if they want to, and some don't have to be. But I have this series of stackable discs, and then people can order them however they want, or they can order them put together, you know, like a castle, you know, like with a big box, like cargo freight in the middle, and then like multiple discs on each side, you know, on each corner. But I build the disc, and I put first a layer of concrete, and then I put next a layer of that plastic. So that's the protection from the cosmic radiation. And then next I want like some kind of heating element, you know, and then a layer of water. And then on the interior, maybe that layer of plastic again, or whatever I want. I could do wood paneling, or I could do anything else, like depending on what my end user wants, you know, depending on what the order is. And so you have, and you could sell these as, these are private vessels, or these are you know, a nation buys it and then uses it to go and like colonize another world or whatever. And so those are what those are, you know. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's all I got right now.